So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances. But you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a really well-measured ball. Real chance! It's hit the upright. Yamal. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He is through here. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. And he's searching through. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Valverde. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Balde. Now it's Rashford. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. De Jong! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. Eder Militao. Fernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Eder Militao. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Casado. Yamal. Nicely aimed pass. Nice control. And he's had it! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Is their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. De Jong. It's Pedri. Fernandes. That has been slung wide. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Balde gets into some space. Crosses it, he gets big! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Kubasi. Fernandes. Oh, can they get him away? And that could set him on his way. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's having a go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shot a goal! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 21 minutes...
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's hit the post! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Al-Kubasi makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Now the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Rashford. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Valverde. Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Now it's come to nothing.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Tchouaméni, that has not gone well. Eder Militao. Madrid finding their passes. Spread out to the left. Takes a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Madrid get their fourth corner. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Ball is over the line. Tries to play it through. Mbappe receives it in a good position. Bellingham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Opts for safety. And it's Valverde. Pedri. Fernandez. And it's De Jong. Aims beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. And that's a good chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And yes, it's him again! Barcelona take the lead. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Koundé gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had a shot! Pedri. Rashford. De Jong. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Koundé and Jamal. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Just eases him off the ball. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's well seen too. Pedri. And it's Rashford. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. The corner count is rising. That's 6. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. What a throw in. Eder Militao. Might be danger here. Tries a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your...
Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Paul Kubasi is there and he can pick it up. Lovely pass, but can he get... There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that is out of play. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Out for a throw. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in a great position here. And he's managed to get free. Fernandez has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tony Fernandez is offering a wry smile there.
Chouameni, Valverde, Camavinga. Oh, that's a good one. Now it's Rodrigo. De Jong bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's been slipped through. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Cleared away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Rashford. And it's Balde. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good-looking ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fernandez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eric Garcia. Koundé, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Decent chance! And again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Eric Garcia clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added
Now
minutes
it's
has been
Rashford.
indicated.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Brilliantly cut out. And he thumps it clear. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Can he get it through? And the ball is out of play. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Balde. And it's Rashford. Pedri. Here's found the way through. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Could try cutting inside here. Mbappe. He can get that clear. And it's half-time here. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he's onside. Camavinga. Chance for a shot! There's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rodrigo. Now Alaba. Eder Militao. Valverde. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Out to the right. Bellingham is having a shot! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
So smooth, a signature finish.
After 50
It was
minutes.
wonderful vision to see the movement
Number
ahead.
5.
And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rashford gets into some space. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal. Good ball, good take. That pass has been well intercepted. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can clear their lines. Alaba. Eder Militao. And it's Valverde. It's Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. He's going for goal! He's going to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Balde. Can he get on the end of this? That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Back into the middle. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rashford. De Jong. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Balde. He's had it taken off him. Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Camavinga. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Knocks it into space. Rodrigo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Rodrigo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Fernandez, looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. Now it's Rodrigo. And that has been slung wide. Goes for the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. Koundé gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get rid. Nice physical challenge. De Jong tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Alaba. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they've won their 10th corner of the game now. Let it Garcia is there, and he can get that clear. That's the throw. Rodrigo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rashford. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Yamal. Fernandes looking to add to his goal. Alaba. Camavinga. He's had a shot! That carried quite a threat. And it's Pedri. Threads one in. He's being urged. Goes for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Tony Fernandes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bellingham. Here's Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Alaba. Spread out to the left. And it's Alaba. It's Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo!
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
De Jong. Fernandes. Rashford. He is through here. Shoots! Yes, it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So the manager
After
can make a
70
change for
minutes
the first time in the game here.
Number 14.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack, just change the rhythm up front.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Lewandowski. Casado. Pedri. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, what about it? Madrid are hurt by just about the final punch. De Jong. And back to the goalkeeper. Alaba. That'll be a throw-in. Foot in. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Eric Garcia. De Jong. De Jong cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alaba. And it's Alaba. It's Camavinga. Chouameni.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yamal gets into a good position. And here's De Jong. Oh, super ball. It's Rashford! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Casado. This is De Jong. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Kubasi. And it's De Jong. Played out towards the right wing, and he was quick to react. And it's Camavinga. This looks promising. Decent chance! Yes! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 30,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
They get a throw in. He has found the way through. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Casado gathers from the goal kick. That's a sharp pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodrigo. Madrid must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rodrigo! Oh, off the bar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. De Jong. Rashford. And it's been played through. Rashford, he's found the way through. Shot, surely! Oh, crossbar!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to play it through. Koundé. But that has been slung wide. He shifted it to the flank. Pedri. Casado. He could be in here. And there's the shot! And he's lifted it over.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now there's a fine ball. Tchouaméni. Koundé cuts out the pass. Rodrigo. Eric Garcia kept his eye on it, and he's there. Over to the left, and it's Rashford. Fermin. Out towards the flank. Rashford picks it up out wide. Big header! Sticks it away! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experience.
Can he finish? It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Casado. Fermin. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Lopez. And that's an excellent interception. Camavinga looking for the run. It's a promising position. And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.